Hello, congratulations and welcome back to the gym. I know that you are looking for a workout routine that's super simple to kind of get back into the routine of things because you feel like you know everything, but you can't stick with the consistency without going from one extreme to the other. And that's what I'm here for. Hi, I'm Jessie. I have been helping people in the health and fitness industry for about 10 years, whether that's in person, online, group fitness coaching, all of that kind of stuff. And I personally took a break as well because I had gotten burnt out from all of the extremes of needing to be in the gym like multiple days a week, being really strict with my calories and macros, and not feeling like I was ever doing enough to lose the weight to get a six pack that never came. So we are finding health and happiness and creating a life where we actually enjoy it starting now. And this is actually my personal routine that whenever I've taken time off, whether it's like a week for vacation, months, years. This is always a routine that I come back to and recommend most of my clients start with just to ease back into it, kind of find that baseline again and go from there. But before we jump in, I just want to let you know that there is going to be 3 steps in order to do this. If this is something that you are interested in, feel free to subscribe down below. But the 3 steps that we're going to focus on with this super simple workout routine is 1, the mindset, 2, the actual program, and then 3, really sticking with it for 4 to 6 weeks to see it through to the end. I guess I just told you, but stick around to the end and I'm gonna break it down a little bit more because that's gonna be the missing piece in order for you to see it through. So the big thing with approaching this, because it is so simple, and I know you are committed and have done more than this before, the biggest thing is making sure that you're not in the mindset of failure, starting over from scratch, anything like that. Now, if you're like me, I know that you have followed or are currently following, which maybe you should reconsider, people that I know are super motivating, are super consistent, like inspiring. But if you are looking at them and seeing all of your shortcomings, all of your failures, everything that you didn't do, that is not going to help you. You have the history, you have the background, you have built your body as it is right now. You've just taken a break because life happens, things come up, and that is what we want to focus on, is flexibility, consistency, and making it work for the life that you currently have and the one that you are wanting to create moving forward. So in order to do that, we are starting with a super simple 3-day split. I got you really close to me. So again, it's a super simple 3-day split. You probably have done it before. You can get it for free. I've probably shared it before, but since you clicked on this video, we're gonna go through it. So you are picking 3 days. It could be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It can be a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Whatever it is, the big thing is focusing on making it fit and work with your current schedule, okay? We want it to be as simple, as streamlined as possible. I'm looking for under an hour. You could easily get this done in like 20, 30 minutes. It's just up to you how you want this to go. Like, definitely stretch, roll out, take the time for yourself, but we're keeping it simple. So on day 1, we are focusing on upper body day. Surprise, surprise. I want you to pick and focus on 4 to 5 exercises for this day. Again, you know what you're doing. You can pick and choose. And like I said, this is what I am currently doing to get back into the routine of things. So I'll give you examples, but this can be as simple as choosing one body part and an exercise for each. I want you to overall, though, look at what your goals are with either getting back into the gym or doing this routine, and that will help a lot with kind of the exercises that you pick. So for instance, I am focusing on, this is all with dumbbells and just a pull-up bar, which you could easily do at home. I might do a video on at-home basics as well, so stay tuned for that. But we are focusing on, for me personally, just as ideas, I'm doing the bench, pull-up, shoulder press, dips, and bent over row. So you can read my chicken scratch there. Super simple. And I am focusing on keeping it lighter, where I can do 12 to 15 reps each. And for pull-ups, I use a band. So it's whatever's gonna get you through I would say over 5 to 8 reps on pull-ups. So again, this can be chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps. It can be more like this, depending on, again, what you are wanting to do, but just focus on 4 to 5 exercises, 3 rounds, call it good. Day 2, would you be surprised if we were doing a lower body day? And this too, like you can just pick 4 to 5 exercises that focus on what your goals are. So I always do quads, hamstrings, and glutes. So that's 3, and then it can just go from there. So for me, I am doing squats. I am doing squats with a barbell because I haven't had a barbell in a hot second. I am doing hamstrings, which I always just say hammies. I'm doing, crap, what are they called? The Nordic ones, where it's just body weight because the gym that I'm at has that, so I kind of want to do it. And then I am doing, that is not how you spell lunge. I am doing lunges with that as well. And then split stance, squat with RDLs. There we are so far with my chicken scratch. Again, focus on what is important to you. If you want to add in calves, definitely do that. I feel like for me, I have been blessed. I have nice calves right now. So thank you, parents. But I also do a lot of exercises, jumping, walking, things like that. I'm on my feet a lot. So they're going to be there, but if you want to focus on that, I guess that would be another lower body that I don't necessarily target a lot, but I feel like it's just kind of in the background. So, and I'm happy with my calf size. That's the other thing. If you are not, add it in. But if you can, separate like the quads, hamstrings, and glutes, and then I usually focus on 1 to 2 like exercises that combine all of them. So like lunges either are like long lunges, so I am incorporating the glutes more, or they're like out to the side as well, which hits the legs a little bit differently. So again, it's whatever works best for you and whatever makes the most sense, that's what you're gonna stick with. So if we've done upper and lower body day, what are we going to do next for the final day? We are gonna be doing a full body day. This one I look at as like your fun one. So you've got an upper and you got a lower body day. There's most likely, if you were doing just 4 to 5 exercises, for the lower body, same thing, keeping it higher reps, heavy weights, like the last couple, 2 to 4 reps should be a little bit more challenging. So pick weights accordingly. But I usually, again, will stick with like 12 to 15, maybe even 20 reps, depending on what exercise it is. And if I'm just not getting the stimulus, I'll do a little bit more. So be flexible with it, but we're keeping it lighter and more reps just to get our body used to working up in weight and also used to just kind of moving again like that. But the full body day, I want you to have fun with this. Like this can just be whatever. I usually do like a monster set where, so like for upper, lower, I'll usually combine 2 to 3 exercises together, do those for 3 rounds, a little breather, and then move on to the next one. Or I'll just mosey through them all. But the monster set, I will usually pick like 3 to 4 exercises and then just do that for like 5 rounds. So for instance, what I did last week, because this is my actual workout I'm doing right now, is I'm doing dumbbell snatch, arms, and a box jump. So I will say, here's my beautiful writing. I will say, I did swap out the snatch after 3 rounds just because my back was getting a little iffy, and it kind of does get that way. So I'm alternating between a snatch and a wall ball. Again, because I didn't have access to that before, and I'm back at a CrossFit gym, which is very fun. Kind of feel like I've come back home, even though before I never liked CrossFit. I was one of those people that, like, yes, it does have its pros and cons. I was fortunate enough to be in a couple really good facilities that have good coaches that care. But I also have a background in it, so I don't really prescribe, I focus on. Anyways, but they've got all the fun equipment, so I'm taking full advantage of it. And this is what I mean where I want you to keep it simple, because depending on the gym that you're at, whether it's a CrossFit gym, a typical gym, whether it's at home too, like you're going to get back into the routine of things and get excited about doing all of these exercises. You're going to be seeing people online doing all these different exercises and routines, and you're like, that's what I need to do for the body that I want to get, even though you know that there's so many other things that go into it than that. I want you to stick with the basics. So for my full body day, I like snatches, and I don't do enough arms, and I want to do some explosive exercises. So that's where the snatch comes in. That's where bicep, triceps come in. That's where box jumps come in. And same with the wall balls. It's a nice full body exercise where it's incorporating the lower body, the trunk, the upper body. And I might even add in like a core exercise. Or, I will say, this is an or. So this is your basics to start with. This is it. Before I jump into that, but you're just sticking with 3 days. That is it. Don't overcomplicate it. Yes, you have done 6 to 7 day workout splits. We're not focusing on that right now. If you feel like you want to or need to do more, you have 2 options. 1, you go on a very nice long walk on the days that you are not in the gym, and that is 2 days max, okay? So if you're doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday split, Tuesday, Thursday, nice long walk, like 45 minutes to an hour. That's it, okay? Call it good. Take the weekend off. You can go and like explore or do whatever, or just sit and be a couch potato. We're not focusing on anything more than that. If, however, you've taken maybe like a couple weeks off and you were pretty consistent with your workout and you're just really getting back into the swing of things, join my newsletter down below and you will get my 10-minute or done in 10 freebie, which is 20 exercises, 20 workouts that you can do in 10 minutes. And that is your only other option for this, okay? And you can do that on your 2 off days. If you have been pretty consistent, you can do some kind of HIIT training. I do have a couple cardio options. I do have boxing as well because I did that over the summer and it was so much fun. I had a boxing bag. So if you have any experience with that, you can do that. So again, join my newsletter down below and you will get access to that as well as a bunch of other freebies. But going back to the third thing. So we are in the mindset that this is going to be beneficial. We are not starting from zero. We are just getting back into the swing of things, and it's flexible and it's chill. You have your 3-day workout routine and maybe a couple of days in between that you can do something. If not, just leave it be. Don't touch it. Finally, you're going to stick to this for 4 to 6 weeks. I do not care if by week 2 or 3 you're feeling really good and you want to add something else. No, 4 to 6 weeks. Please listen to me. We are getting into routine. We are building a habit. We are building consistency. We are not looking to break records. I want you to get comfortable with this so that you are in the routine, that even like right now, we are filming this in November and I have a hectic work schedule coming up. And I don't even know if I'll be able to get into the gym 3 days a week, but I'm still going to try and get a walk-in or something. And if you subscribe and follow along, next week I will be explaining that more. No! So we're gonna keep this quick because I am in the basement and we need heat, apparently. And I have limited time, my friend. We are not doing this any longer. 4 to 6 weeks. The reason why is because a lot can happen in 4 to 6 weeks. You are never going to have just a solid month. Why is it getting louder? Oh my gosh. Welcome. You are never going to have just like a solid month where everything goes according to plan. If you do, fantastic. I'm so proud of you. Something is going to come up. You're going to have a day where you are not feeling good. You're going to have a day where work is crazy and you're not able to like get it done. And you're going to need to be okay with that. You're going to need to be flexible. You're going to need to figure out what is going to be the next best option for you. And that is why I want you to stick with it for 4 to 6 weeks. And also, I get bored with things after 4 to 6 weeks. How is it getting louder? So I want you to get into that. So that is what you're going to do. You're going to have a positive mindset about it. You're going to stick to 3 days a week, upper, lower, full body day, and then you are going to stick with it fully for 4 to 6 weeks. And after that, you can come back here and I will walk you through creating your next routine, creating your next plan. And if you are wanting a little bit more one-to-one support starting now, creating that flexibility, like getting out of that mindset of all or nothing and really just honing in on everything that you do know is true and positive and good, and having a flexible life full of health and hobbies, contact me. I am going to be taking on clients in the new year, and it is going to be nice and simple and very enjoyable. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.